there, my name is Samuel and welcome back to another video where today I wanted to talk about LegoCon and all the amazing set reveals which happened about everything that we totally didn't know what was coming. But no, that is literally what this video I was hoping to be would be Harry Potter, Mario, the Titanic set, all these massive sets that are rumoured to come out in the back half of the year. We literally got basically nothing out of this event, out of like Lego news. There's this one thing about Minecraft figures, which I'm not even a Minecraft person, so that doesn't bother me. And that was literally it, though we did get one Harry Potter potential leak. But yeah, this event was kind of a dud, I'm not gonna lie. So let's talk about the Star Wars sets which were officially revealed, but I don't even know why I'm putting them. The videos are already out on them. So yeah, it was really interesting. So let's quickly jump into the Star Wars sets and we'll then talk about my final thoughts on LegoCon as a whole. So quickly, starting off, I wanted to say this. These were leaked in the catalogue on the 3rd of June. It's been 23 days! 23 days for Lego to actually be like, hey, we know you've seen the catalogue, they're real. Honestly, I think Lego should have revealed them literally within a couple of hours from then. Anyway, starting off, we got the 753 Imperial Armoured Marauder, 478 pieces. What a bargain. £35, $40 and €40. This looks absolutely incredible. Just looking at the build, it looks absolutely fantastic. I really like the look of it. Yes, it looks quite messy, but that is what it's meant to be. It looks a bit small, but then again, I think it does look okay. You can see there's lots of parts to it. There's lots of compartments. The front opens up, the top part of the front, the two side doors, so there's two each side, that's 4. You've got like the parts on the roof, you've got the turret, but does that, I think the chair does a 180, you've got some more compartments with the Imperial shipping, and you've also got the little back door that opens to put your pilot in, though it doesn't appear that they can actually fit inside, which is a bit of a shame, but honestly, I think it looks really good for the price, and I like how unique it is. Messy, but it feels completed in a weird, messy way. I really like it. It's kind of hard to pinpoint really what I like about it, but then taking a look at the minifigures, Grief Cargo, wow, absolutely incredible. The other one was really cool in a Mandalorian, like Razor Crest, but this is even better. You got the Artillery Stormtrooper, which I keep referring to as a Mordor Trooper, but no, it's the Artillery one. I think it looks really cool, though, and as well as 2 normal Stormtroopers. I believe it's 1 male and 1 female from what it seems like from the photos, which is good that they're not using the Angry Clone and they're actually just using tons of ordinary faces, which would be really cool if they could just put faces like from other actors, like, I don't know, it'd just be quite a funny one. Actually, it'd be really cool if they added like a new Indiana Jones face, if that actually happens. It'd be quite a funny reference, but yeah, that is really cool. But the helmets are the new one, the melted ones, which literally look like the factory melding machine got left for about a month. Oh my days, why? I don't really get why Lego have done that, but I guess it is what it is. And then anyway, we've got the 75312 Boba Fett's Starship. Now apparently, according to Promo Bricks, it was either from Jedi News or Stone Wars. Apparently one of them did ask, and the reason is that Star Wars, Disney have actually requested it to be changed, and they don't want it to be known as Slave 1 potentially, which honestly, that is insane. If they do that, that is going to get so much hate. It's like renaming an X-Wing a TIE Fighter. This is more popular. Slave 1 is mostly in the top 5 most popular Star Wars ships. It is more popular than a Y-Wing, you know, it's absolutely insane. But anyway, this has got 5, let's go back through the number, 75312, Boba Fett's Starship, 592 pieces, £45, $50 and €50. This comes with Boba Fett, which let's look at the minifigures. Boba Fett and Din Djarin, honestly, it looks absolutely incredible. The Boba Fett minifigure looks absolutely incredible, like, it looks insane. The detailing is really cool, but the big issue is that the jetpack and the helmet should be dark green, like his body pink, because when he painted it all, and the helmet should have like the little dent, but it shouldn't be there as visible. It should just be sort of just there, but I guess like a black mark just to make it like present, but it shouldn't be scraped around. So that honestly is absolutely disappointing. Like, honestly, that is really disappointing that they've messed it up, and I really hope he comes in the Book of Boba Fett set. I've got the 20th anniversary one, so I have no interest with this, though there's that carbonite piece which is going to make it even harder to get. You can see that photo, which is from Brick Fanatics. But taking a look at the set, the Slave one, honestly, it looks really awesome. You can see all these shots here. I think they really hit every nail on their head here. You can see we have the little transport thing, which is cool as it acts as a stand, but that is kind of a nightmare. They could easily put that down to 40, I think, or they could have included, what was his name, that that other character who was with him, who appeared, I believe, twice. He appeared in like season 1 and season 2, so that would have been really cool. But yeah, that looks a pretty awesome set, but I'm just hoping that Boba Fett set, the Boba Fett minifigure does reappear, and then I can just like bricks and pieces the carbonite piece and get the sticker for that, so that'll be interesting. But anyway, this is where it gets absolutely incredible. 75315 Imperial Light Cruiser, 1,336 pieces, £150, $160 and €160. You get Din Djarin, which honestly looks really awesome, though you get no face print, which is such a shame, as of course, spoiler alert, he did reveal himself to everyone at this scene. You get Grogu, you get Cara Dune, which is pretty awesome. You then get, now this is where we've got to scoot over here, we've got Fennec Shand, which is honestly an absolute fantastic minifigure. Like, she looks great, the helmet looks great, and she's got a new face print, again, thanks to Brick Fanatic for that photo. Honestly, it looks really awesome. Then we have got Moff Gideon, which looks really awesome, and then we've got a Dark Trooper, which looks really awesome. And I know that some, myself included, was thinking, would it be a droid? No, because if you actually look at photos now, it's sort of in between like a battle droid and a human, and this is the best way to do it. They can't just like make it or use a mini doll, it just wouldn't work. But then the one thing is that what Moff Gideon is holding, you would think there's never been a black bladed lightsaber, is there? Well, no, it is actually meant to be the Darksaber, which, mate, it's not what the Darksaber looks like. It has like a rectangular design. Like, what they could have done, in my opinion, if they didn't want to remold a whole one new piece, even though it would still be the same, they could have used the Ninjago blade, like the smaller one, and then they could have redone like a new hilt. I think actually that would have been the best option, actually, because then you could have had it off and on and keep it in like the two-piece lightsaber part. So that is honestly disappointing. But taking a look at this set, look how fantastic it is. The box art looks incredible. The shaping of this ship just looks absolutely amazing. You've got this thing on the TIE Fighter, which you put them in on the side, you can fire them out on the front, and just it looks absolutely fantastic. And then you can see the interior, which honestly looks really awesome. It does not look the best there isn't like the hallway where Luke comes, but still it is a really awesome. Yeah, this set honestly is a day one for me. This is absolutely incredible. I will see if I can get this early at this point, but I know if anyone wants to see it, they've probably seen a review of it. But yeah, this set honestly it looks absolutely fantastic. Like, I really like this set, and yeah, it just looks absolutely fantastic. So then we have got one more, which is like the Armorer set, but that we still don't really know anything about, though. We've got a figure leaks, which I'm not sure if I can cover that, so I'm not going to. But yeah, that is the Mandalorian sets. Honestly, these look really awesome. A side note I thought was quite funny, the like person in like the Lego con yesterday was like, yeah, we've got 3 more, and the designer's like, yes, we have 3 more, even though that we know there's a 4th one coming. Please, what is the logic? Why didn't the designer go, we've got 3 actually? Well, no, telling a lie, we have 4. We've got this set, you know, can't tell you, but I can confirm that it's got the armor. Would have been cool, just a little tease like that, just a little note. But yeah, that are the Star Wars sets. And that is literally it all for LegoCon this year. Honestly, what a massive disappointment. We have got so many big sets coming out. We've got the Titanic set coming out. We've got like the AT Walker that should be coming out. We've got the Republic gunship from the fan vote. We've got like a stadium. We've got the Titanic. I think I may have already said that. We've then got just some other ones from like Harry Potter and Super Mario at this point. Well, it's Nintendo, so it could like gear away from Mario, which I don't exactly see that happening in a sense. It could be like Peach's Castle or something like that. That would be pretty awesome. But yeah, LegoCon honestly didn't reveal much. There was some interesting stuff, for example, with the NASA stuff. They said that when they designed the sets, they're sort of like looking at all the engineers who helped build the actual real life model, which I thought was pretty cool to see that much in depth. But apart from that, it really felt kind of just meh. Like, there wasn't anything else that was that interesting. Ninjago, they graced over it, and they was like, we have to do something because it's a Ninjago 10 year. They could have put the new Whip song that came out. We've still got to listen to that from the Fold. They could have had an interview of the Fold, the voice actors, a tribute to Kirby Moore. They literally did none of that, and it was a bit like, I didn't think about it until they was watching it, and it's just like for that Lego battle game, I was like, that doesn't really make sense why that's literally all they did. It really didn't feel right that they did that. And then, like I said, there wasn't that many set reveals, and there wasn't anything that we really learned. There was this photo, as you can see on screen now, that was the Harry Potter set, which may be leaked. It looks like you can see the Quidditch, you can see the cauldron, and like a brick built thing. And if you look at the scale, the little moment classroom books actually fit. It seems like perfectly, so it all makes sense there. But I presume we'll get a wand with that as well. Maybe a UCF Dobby's sock, as like the meme goes. But yeah, it honestly just felt kind of underwhelming, the fact that we didn't get much. And we have just all these big sets getting revealed, for example, next year. They easily, well, we know that they're like sort of doing stuff. They sort of teasing like the Lego Friends section. Like, why didn't they show us something? It would have been cool, even if it was a prototype. There's so many things I feel like they could have covered. For example, Lego Indiana Jones. I've done a video on it. I think that would have been incredible. Imagine if, right, they said, and now on to some exciting news. The screen goes black, and then you hear the music start ramping up, and then you see Lego Indiana Jones returning in 2022. That would have been phenomenal. If they're working on it, why didn't they do this? Or they could have done, I don't know, battle packs are potentially returning. They could have done like a little promo trailer for that or something like that. The Lego Star Wars game, we could have had news, but we didn't. They could have addressed like exactly the fan vote, the Republic gunship, the fact that people wanted Commander Cody and Jedi Bob, which are the 2 that I put, and we should be getting Mace Windu and like a pilot, not even a clone pilot, just a normal clone, like nicknames of a pilot, you know? It's kind of insane, really. What they're doing with things, it really doesn't make sense, but it just felt like they didn't know what genre they wanted to go with this. It felt like they weren't exactly sure what they wanted to do, what age group. They just didn't. It really felt all over the place. I feel like they should do one that's like from like children. It should be much earlier in the day, because obviously it's quite late as well for younger people. So I think they should have had one for kids that, I don't know, like 12 to 1 or something like that. Make it short and condensed, and then they should do one with all like the news, the designers, teasers, all of that for like people who are like 12 plus, like 12 all the way onwards. I think that would have been a much more appropriate way of doing it, because for example the Lego dot stuff, personally I weren't interested in it. From what I see, not many other people, that was more like geared towards the younger people. But then you've got it in between the thing for the older. It just feels like the age groups, they really, it weren't even like the first half of the younger people, then like the older fans at the end. It really kind of just felt like a mix, so that was a little bit iffy. But it'll be interesting. Like I said, I think there's so many things that they could do for this. Like, honestly, there's definitely ways I think they can improve it 100%. Like I said, with Lego Indiana Jones, that would have been absolutely incredible. Just imagine that. You're just watching it and that happened, like something like that. What was it, the Star Wars sets, they could have done that, the Harry Potter. There's so many things that could have been revealed, but they didn't. Talking about Lego Goofy, that would have been interesting. Like, talking about him coming back in that set, and Lego Pluto. Like, it's just things that they easily could have done, but they didn't. And the questions weren't like sort of interesting questions that we all want to know. They was all just like basic questions, you know, like for example in the Star Wars one, like they never addressed like Cody or Rex, for example, figures that we know everyone wants. Like, it was kind of just bland questions on like how do you design it, which okay question, but when we got a chance to ask anything on like the whole thing, it seems a bit like of a meh kind of thing. So yeah, that was LegoCon. Kind of a disappointment. It definitely was, in my opinion. So there was a LegoCon 2021. Honestly, I'm really hoping they learn next year. They do it split into 2 categories. I think it'll be much better. It was good that the way they did it, though there was a technical fault. Like, I think the setup of it was good. I like the way they did it with it, doing it on Lego.com. That was really cool. Having all the people there, having the host and everything, and that was done really cool. Bringing in some designers. The astronaut idea was cool, but I feel like they really should have split into like an age group for like, you know, young kids and older kids. So then all the set reveals, all the talking to like the Q&As with the designers, stuff like that should have been later for like collectors like myself. I think that would have been much better. And the A-fold thing at the beginning, which is the adult fans of Lego, that was pretty awesome as well. So yeah, it was really interesting. I feel like it's definitely a mixed bag. I definitely feel like they didn't exactly know what they wanted to do. They had all these ideas, and instead of looking at them all and putting them in like a timeline exactly what they wanted to do, or putting them in the right genre, they kind of just like threw everything together and was like, this is LegoCon. So definitely a really interesting thing. So yeah, that is LegoCon this year. These Star Wars sets I think are pretty awesome. And again, the Marvel CMF, why did we see that? We've got a leak of the Scarlet Witch minifigure, which I can't show, but if that's coming out now, I presume that there's a rumour it could come in September. That we've got the leak this early, it makes sense for it to be August, because this is about a month and a half early for a factory leak, and that's what happened, I believe, with the, the Looney Tunes series, so that is sort of what happened with that. So yeah, what do you think of LegoCon? It definitely was something, as many words to say it. So thank you all for watching this video. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and until tomorrow video, I'll see you there. Bye for now.